Hi guys, today I introduce you to Nhlakanipho Colin Mkhize. He's from Pietermaritzburg, KZN. Nhlakanipho is a young person who is passionate about science. He also wants to dispel myths about science in his community. Join in as he takes me through his unique journey of academic excellence.
I am currently a Rhodes Scholar to study my DPhil in material science at Oxford University. So I grew up in a very interesting household where I was born to very young parents. They were not married at the time I was born, so there was a lot of uncertainty as to, oh my goodness, there's a child, what must happen now? My parents were both teachers, and unfortunately my dad left the teaching profession and ended up as an insurance salesman, and he unfortunately later on passed away. So my mother was by and large a single mother who raised me with the help of my grandparents on both sides. So my philosophy and my outlook on life is greatly shaped by my grandparents. I grew up in a family where there was an alcoholic, and that brought great instability to my life. There was always fights in the family, there was never any sort of peace. So had I not been in a place where I retreated into books or retreated into academia, I may not have ended up where I am. I went to school at Scottsville Primary School. I was then afforded an opportunity to obtain a bursary to Carter High School in Pietermaritzburg, where I was encouraged to remain in the top academic realm, and I did. In that, I was always in the top 10 for the 5 years I was there. And after that, I got a bursary to attend Rhodes University, where I then pursued my studies in Bachelor of Science, where I got a distinction in chemistry. I then did a joint honors in chemistry and physics, and then I pursued a master's in chemistry, which I obtained with distinction again. I've always been a curious person, right? And in my curiosity, I never really ascribed it to a particular inkling of science per se. My journey with science began, I would say, mostly in high school, when I was influenced by my high school teachers in grade 10 and 11 especially. So in my honors year, that's when I really decided I want to be a research scientist. I was fortunate enough to go to the CSIR in Pretoria for a small internship, which allowed me to work on a real-life project with some real-life scientists. And what they told me and what I saw and what I experienced was what really catapulted me into wanting to perform within the scientific arena. I want to see myself in a space where I can contribute meaningfully to the scientific knowledge of our society or of our country. I love people, and I don't think that science can be divorced from society. If we do that, that's a great injustice. South Africa is still a very unequal society, where the vast majority of our people are not exposed to many materials, many medications and things like that. And my role as a research scientist is to make those things more available to the general public. I think exposure is one of the most critical things which is required for one to fully reach their potential. Exposure is critical to unlocking the potential of people. So therefore, it is imperative that there be some sort of avenue afforded to young people, and across all disciplines, but especially in science. I feel that there's a lot of lost talent, which unfortunately, because society looks to the former Model C schools for leaders, it looks to the former Model C schools for great thinkers, great scientists. Unfortunately, because the focus is on them, we miss so many young people who are talented, who are willing to work, who are keen, who are motivated to be contributors to our society, who are, because of previous socioeconomic situations and socio-political situations, unable to fulfill their full potential at this current moment. The quest to do well in life has been pushed by my curiosity. One thing which shaped who I am a lot was the availability of reading matter. I was exposed to grandparents who, even though were not educated to the highest degree, valued education highly. My outlook on life and outlook on research and outlook on the world has been greatly shaped by reading and just being available to resources that have been given to me. We need to shift the focus. The focus should not be on your upbringing and your background. It should be on the person. It involves a great deal more investments in township schools, in terms of time and money. Mentorship programs, resources too, need to be made available to the people who are in township schools. Oxford, it's a scary place to go, but I'm keen. It's definitely going to be one of the most life-changing experiences of my life. I feel that I've been afforded this amazing opportunity, and it's not just for me. That's the thing. We always have to be cognizant of the fact that once you get an opportunity, it's never just for you. It's for you and those who are under your direct influence. So my siblings will benefit from it. I'm looking to contribute to society in that regard, but also I'm looking to contribute to society more materialistically, in terms of being able to come with knowledge which is beneficial for people around me in a scientific manner. I'm just looking to make an impact, make a good impact. If it's for one person or a million, it doesn't matter. As long as one person benefits from this opportunity that I've been given, I'll be happy. I would definitely say, don't let your circumstances be your limit. Always look beyond, and there's always an avenue for you to follow. If you dream big and you challenge the status quo in your life, there will be a way for you to succeed. Remain true to your dream, remain true to your focus, and things will work out.
Well, there isn't much to say after this. Inspiration is key. I also implore you to take your dreams seriously and make them work for you. Please subscribe and comment, or follow me on Twitter to let me know what you think. Take care and see you next time.